know your default retention times for your cloud services. With Office 365 E3, you get 90 days. If you have an enhanced security license or the E5 level of product from Office 365, you have 365 days. So a significant difference in the amount of log retention between those two service levels. AWS services are kind of interesting. With AWS, you can basically go anywhere you want to with the log data. Out of the box, you have pretty much nothing. A lot of stuff is not turned on by default, which is that's standard for a lot of cloud services, and there's no real default retention time set up. You can have your AWS logs retained unlimited or for an unlimited period of time if you're willing to pay for it, because AWS logs largely get stored in S3 and you have to pay for the storage. So keep that in mind. There's a price associated with some of these. Dropbox is an example of kind of a short one. 28 days is all you get for Dropbox. G Suite has 180 days worth of logs, but only for some areas of the G Suite tenant that you can work through. Other logs roll over in as little as 14 days. So keep that in mind. And then I figured I'd throw Slack on there, since a lot of people are now using things like Slack and Teams for communication, sometimes for file transfers. Slack will maintain your data forever, unless you tell it not to, which is kind of nice, or bad, depending on how much you pass through Slack and whether or not you want to treat it kind of like a filing cabinet. So anyway, those are not the only retention times to keep in mind, but it's a good way to get started.